Hey y'all, welcome back to Andy's Little Homestead. Today, we hooked the trailer up to my 30-year-old truck. We're driving it 90 miles down to Weidman, Michigan to pick up a fully intact chicken shed, and then we're going to drag it back here. I got my trailer lights duct tape back in place. My truck now has functional brakes, so this should be fun. Hey man.
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Y'all remember Bill? He's the king of crap. Yeah. The reverend of reclaimed barn stuff. He's who I'm getting this chicken coop from. Hey, do you have a tree that needs watering? Because my eyeballs are floating.
A whole pond over there you can refill.
Okay.
You're not going to film it, are you?
Yeah, I am.
I hope you got a telescopic lens.
Shut up, Bill. So the truck did pretty good. I'm happy with it. Didn't get hot once. Brakes work good. Trailer brakes are working. This is a good day. This is better than about 80% of things that I've hauled, so we're in pretty good shape. I'm beginning to think I need to get my prostate checked.
So the story of your chicken coop used to be a milk house coming from the Weber farm in Frankenmuth, Michigan. Same thing with my shed right there. That was a 2-car garage that was there. They developed and demoed the whole property, so we salvaged timber frame barns with Charles Pole, and then these 2 buildings and everything from the house.
I've been telling y'all forever, I'm not the only one who does crap like this. So, as I had mentioned in a previous video, I traded back the SkyTrack for this chicken coop and that foam board insulation that's over there, and then all manner of other crap that's already been delivered. Looks like you got this thing working better than I had it.
Yeah, I had to refurb the controls a little bit. Couldn't use all the levers without holding the other 2, so I just flopped sides and eliminated some crap and tension, and she's good to go now. She's settling though, so you might want to get her picked up and on your trailer.
Oh yeah, lest the forks go through the roof of the house.
Hey, it's yours now. Paid for it.
Don't turn right! It didn't turn to the right when I got it. Well, that was simple enough. Bill, what you doing, man?
My wife wants the insulators. She said that wasn't part of the deal.
She said that?
Yep, she sells them on eBay. People buy frickin' anything.
White women, man. It's always the white women. Before we go though, Bill had one thing that we needed to do. I think you'll like it. Yep, that's mostly on my fingers. So while it may technically be his, well, I don't know what to say about this. I'm trying to think of something witty. I put a tramp stamp on his SkyTrack because it used to be my SkyTrack and it still says that it's my SkyTrack. Thanks, Bill. So the trail to get to his house is bumpy enough. I figure if everything stays on just getting out to the road, it'll probably stay on the road. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Well, we're about halfway back. Everything's looking good so far. Straps are holding, not really swaying too bad. We don't have that much wind, but I definitely noticed the wind resistance. The old 7.3 power choke diesel that's pushing this thing is struggling a little bit on some of the hills. It's only got 225 horsepower. It's not made to get anywhere fast, but we're doing all right. I don't have any towing gauges, but I can feel when my exhaust gas temperatures get too high because it leaks in around the transfer gauge shifter. So that's cheaper than gauges, and we know what's going on with the engine. No, I haven't done any teaching today, so I figure I might as well mention it for anybody who doesn't know. Exhaust gas temperatures are basically an indicator of how hard the engine's working. If you're trying to make it do something that it doesn't want to do, your EGTs go up. And at a certain point, you can do really bad things like melt manifolds and turbos and bad things happen. It is a good idea if you're towing regularly to get a pyrometer that measures that kind of thing. then you know. But for me, I pretty much just stick my hand down by my leg, and you know, if I can't hold it there too long. I assume we're around 900 or 1,000, and it's time to back it down a little bit. All good. So now we just got to get it off of here. Thankfully this is a tilt trailer because one of the tires on the backhoe is flat, and I don't have the SkyTrack anymore. So we positioned this exactly where we want it, and we're going to try and dump it off and see what happens. There was a fair amount of thought that went into this location. One was access to the hydrant. I need to be able to give them water in the middle of winter, and not having to haul it is a good thing. And two, it's close to the house. What was that? Am I going through puberty? And two, it's close to the house. That means that the eggs are closer. So we're gonna pull all this foam board off of here. We're gonna set the deck down. Then we're gonna tilt this back and try and get the chicken house to land on the deck. And what could go wrong? And now, the moment of truth. That's a problem. No. I don't see any flaws in this plan whatsoever. We've got two ratchet straps tied together and hooked to the bottom of the tractor. Safety tip: don't hook to the axle of the tractor unless you want to get flat very quickly. And then I set the strap up just a little bit so that it doesn't catch underneath and just kind of suck its way out. So this is a perfect plan with no holes. I think we're good. We seem to be digging ourselves into a hole. And as it stands right now, my four-wheel drive is not working. I'm pretty sure the front differential is completely stripped out. So, try something else, I reckon. You gotta love the irony of a 30-year-old truck not being able to do the job, so you gotta bring in a 70-year-old tractor. That tells you what you need to know about equipment.
Push it over onto that, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna run into a tractor.
But like, not hard. We don't want to bust it up.
Yeah, no, I got this. We're good.
Oh, okay.
And there we go. She survived the entire move, mostly intact. On an unrelated note, this is why I don't haul sheds for a living. So obviously the shed's not perfect, and a new one would be much prettier, but a new one wouldn't last near as long as this. I mean, we've got tongue and groove on all the walls. All the rafters in here are clearly older. They've got real tight grains, which means that they probably came from slower growing trees. Everything about it's pretty good. I've got a door for it. I've got a window for it. We're gonna cut a pin in here and have all that set up. But for now, we're good. This thing's been around for about probably 50 years, and I'm pretty sure we can get another 50 out of it. Oh, that right there? No, it's a control joint, just for ground settling and stuff. That's on purpose. As always, I hope y'all enjoyed and I hope you learned something. I love you. God bless. The 7.3 Power Stroke is the easiest way to convert diesel fuel into noise without the added byproduct of horsepower. If you want to sound like a school bus and not get anywhere quickly, the 7.3 is the engine for you.